weekly review of trending stories. If you're a new subscriber or you're watching for the first time, this is Eko Blog weekly review of trending stories, where we bring to you the juiciest and trending stories of the week.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Eko Blog's weekly review of trending stories. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome on board. This is where we bring to you interesting, trending, and fascinating stories that happened within the course of the week that you may have missed. I am Daniel Samsonido. I will be taking you through the highlighted stories for this week's episode. First, let's take a look at the headlines. Tinubu addresses tax reform bills controversy, gives fresh directive. Nigerians living fake good life before my administration, Tinubu claims. Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa visits Queen's College, tours facility to address overcrowding issue. Governor Sanwo-Olu set to launch biggest psychiatric hospital in Ejinrin-Epe. Electricity restored in Eredo LCDA, residents express relief. Dream come true for us. Traders rejoice as Raji builds new stores for Aladepekun Market, Odo Egiri. Chairman's Cup 2024, Ibeju-Lekki Chairman, Honorable Olowa awards 2 million to champions, Iba-Oloja FC. Bitcoin surges past $100,000 amid optimism over Trump's pro-crypto SEC peak. Emmanuel Macron pledges to appoint new French Prime Minister soon. EPL, Manchester City ends 7-game winless run, beats Nottingham Forest 3-0. La Liga, again, Mbappe misses penalty as Real Madrid fall 2-1 to Athletic Bilbao. Trust at your own risk, Bobrisky reacts to Egungun of Lagos leaked video. Why I married chioma, davido revealed. Now the news in full. Tinubu addresses tax reform bills controversy, gives fresh directive. President Bola Tinubu has directed the Ministry of Justice to collaborate with the National Assembly to address concerns raised about the contentious tax reform bills. This directive comes amid nationwide debates and protests, with critics claiming the proposed reforms could disrupt fiscal federalism by centralizing tax authority and diminishing states' revenue. The bills include Nigeria Tax Bill 2024, Nigeria Tax Administration Bill, Nigeria Revenue Service Bill, and Joint Revenue Board Bill. All of these have faced opposition, particularly from northern governors and lawmakers. At an October 28 meeting, the Northern Governors Forum rejected the new VAT sharing model, warning it could undermine their region's financial autonomy. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State expressed concerns about potential consequences for Nigerians. At an October 28 meeting, the Northern Governors Forum rejected the new VAT sharing model, warning it could undermine their region's financial autonomy. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State expressed concerns about potential consequences for Nigerians, arguing that the reforms might disproportionately benefit Lagos and Rivers states. Despite these concerns, some northern leaders, including Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule and former Speaker Yakubu Dogara, have endorsed the reforms. On Tuesday, northern youth staged a protest at the National Assembly supporting the bill, describing critics as enemies of progress. Tijani Mohammed, speaking on behalf of the protesters, praised the bills as a path to national progress and urged lawmakers to pass them. The presidency has maintained that the reforms will not impoverish any state, asserting that critics' reactions are not grounded in facts. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, affirmed that the fiscal reforms aim to strengthen Nigeria's economic framework without weakening federal agencies. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, a prominent Islamic scholar, also backed the reforms, describing them as necessary for economic development while calling for a review of the contentious VAT sharing model. Still on national news, Nigerians living fake good life before my administration, Tinubu claims. President Bola Tinubu says the good life Nigerians thought they were living before his administration was fake and capable of collapsing the country. Tinubu made this statement over the weekend during the 34th and 35th combined convocation ceremonies of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, in Ondo State. He said the removal of petrol subsidy and the unification of exchange rates were necessary to save Nigeria from the brink of collapse. A cohort blog recalls that the president announced the end of petrol subsidy on May 29, 2023, during the inauguration. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, also announced the unification of all segments of foreign exchange markets. Tinubu, represented at the event by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, Wale, said his administration took decisive actions to avert economic disaster and secure the future of Nigerians. As you are all aware, we took the baton of authority at a time when our economy was nosediving as a result of heavy debt from fuel and dollar subsidies. The subsidies were meant to support the poor and make life better for all Nigerians. We are all aware of the fact that the poor and average Nigerians were the sufferers of what was supposed to give them succor. Unfortunately, the good life we thought we were living was a fake one that was capable of leading the country to a total collapse unless drastic efforts were urgently taken, Tinubu said. The president expressed optimism that the policies are already yielding positive outcomes. He noted that the country's macroeconomic indicators are improving daily, while the microeconomy, which directly affects citizens, is gradually taking shape. Tinubu added that Nigeria is transitioning from a consumption-driven economy to one focused on production across all aspects of human endeavors. Up next, Lagos News. Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, visits Queen's College, tours facility to address overcrowding issue. The Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Maruf Alausa, paid an impromptu visit to Queen's College, Yaba, Lagos, to assess the state of the school's facilities and address pressing issues relating to overcrowding. The staff and students of Queen's College hosted the Honorable Minister on Monday, December 2nd, 2024, as he visited the school without prior notice to investigate the issue of overcrowding, which had been rumored by many unverified sources. Dr. Tunji Alausa arrived at the school premises before 8 a.m. and joined the school assembly session, where the students visibly cheered and celebrated the minister's presence. During the assembly, the minister addressed the students, encouraging them to exhibit good behaviors and focus on embracing opportunities in the digital world by acquiring digital skills. The school was already concluding the examinations for the first term of the 2024-25 academic session. The management informed the minister that the students would finish their exams on the day of the visit. Shortly after the assembly session, Dr. Tunji addressed the school staff and praised their commitment and dedication to ensuring that the school's widely recognized learning standards are not compromised. He assured them of his continued support and promised to reward their long years of service in due time. In a press briefing, the minister addressed the issue of overcrowding and poor diet rumored to be affecting the school. Dr. Alausa refuted the claim of extreme overcrowding, categorically stating that contrary to the rumored figure of 7,000 students, the school currently has only about 4,200 students registered. However, he noted that the actual capacity should ideally be a maximum of 3,000 students. He also addressed the issue of facility decay caused by abandonment and the lack of rehabilitation for some school structures. He assured the school administration of government intervention and assistance in rehabilitating abandoned and decayed structures to ensure they are put to good use. Still on Lagos News, Governor Sanwo-Olu set to launch biggest psychiatric hospital in Ejinrin-Epe. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced remarkable progress on the Lagos State Mental Institute, a transformative health project currently under construction in K2 Ejinrin-Epe. The facility, set to open in 2025, is poised to become the largest psychiatric and rehabilitation center in sub-Saharan Africa, boasting a 500-bed capacity. The initiative underscores the state's commitment to advancing comprehensive and inclusive healthcare delivery. Governor Sanwo-Olu, alongside Health Commissioner Professor Akin Abayomi and Special Advisor for Works, Engineer Adekunle Olayinka, conducted an inspection of the site to assess its progress. The governor emphasized the innovative design and long-term impact of the project, which is expected to redefine mental health care standards in Nigeria and beyond. The project is being executed in phases, with phase 1 currently at 50% completion. Once completed, Phase 1 will feature 500-bed facility equipped with consultation rooms, dormitories, dining halls, kitchens, staff quarters, and recreational spaces. These amenities are sited within a calm and serene environment spanning across 25-hectare expanse, designed to promote healing and rehabilitation. Governor Sanwo-Olu highlighted the scope and significance of the project during the visit, describing it as a crucial step in addressing the increasing mental health challenge within Lagos and the larger sub-Saharan region. This facility represents our administration's commitment to holistic healthcare solutions. By creating a state-of-the-art mental health institute, we aim to provide care that meets global standards while ensuring accessibility for all Lagosians, the governor stated. He also stressed the importance of destigmatizing mental health issues, pointing out that the facility would cater not only to patients requiring psychiatric care, but also to those in need of rehabilitation services. The institute's design incorporates patient-centered care models, with an emphasis on creating an environment conducive to recovery and integration into society. Commissioner Abayomi added that the institute aligns with Lagos State broader healthcare strategy, which prioritizes preventive care, efficient treatment, and rehabilitation. The Lagos State Mental Institute is not just a facility. It is a beacon of hope for individuals and families affected by mental health challenges, Abayomi remarked. Up next, Epe News. Electricity restored in Eredo LCDA. Residents express relief. Eco Outlook reports that electricity has been restored in Eredo Local Council Development Area, bringing relief to residents after weeks of darkness. The Executive Chairman, Honorable Monsuru Ismail Akinloye, announced this, thanking PHCN and security agencies for their support in resolving the issue. We are happy to inform our people that electricity is back. This would have not been possible without the efforts of PHCN and the security team who worked with us. We are very grateful for their support, Honorable Akinloye said. To protect the electricity infrastructure, the chairman assured residents that electricity patrols are in place. He also urged everyone to act responsibly. We have put security measures in place to keep the power lines safe. I ask everyone to avoid anything that could damage this progress, he added. Residents shared their joy and relief. Mr. Johnson, a trader, said, "This is good news for us. We thank Honorable Akinloye and his team for helping us to get electricity back. It will make things easier for everyone." Honorable Akinloye also promised to work on solving electricity problems in other parts of Eredo. We are committed to ensuring our communities enjoy steady power. This is just the beginning, he said. Another resident, Mrs. Funke, expressed her delight. "We are so happy to have lights again. It has been a tough time, but we thank the chairman for keeping his promise." The chairman urged residents to support the government and take care of the infrastructure. "Let us all work together to keep Eredo growing," he concluded. Still on Epe News, dream come true for us. Traders rejoice as Rep. Wale Raji builds new stores for Aladepekun Market, Odo Egiri. The court blog reports that traders in Aladepekun Market, Odo Egiri, celebrated the construction of new stores by Rep. Wale Raji. The project aims to improve the market and make trading easier for the seller. The Aladepekun of Odo Egiri, His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Musiliu Abiola Oliwo, in his address, appreciated Rep. Wale Raji for bringing such an initiative to the market. "I am happy for this initiative. I kept disturbing Honorable Wasiu Odeyemi to help us talk to Rep. Wale Raji, and I am happy that it's happening so fast," the king said. Honorable Wasiu Odeyemi, who represented Rep. Wale Raji at the event, praised the lawmakers' efforts to improve the lives of his constituents. "This project shows Rep. Wale Raji's dedication to the welfare of our people. He always thinks of ways to make things better for the community," he said. Finally, on Epe News, Chairman's Cup 2024, Ibeju-Lekki Chairman Honorable Olowa awards 2 million to champions Iba-Oloja FC. The grand finale of the Chairman's Cup 2024 track and football tournament ended on a note of excitement on Tuesday, November the 3rd, 2024, as Iba-Oloja FC defeated Onidogbo FC by 5-1 to win the championship. The victory earned Iba-Oloja FC a grand prize of 2 million naira. The 2024 season of the Chairman's Cup brought together talented players and athletes from across Ibeju-Lekki. In addition to football, the event featured existing track and field events such as 100-meter dash, 200-meter race, and relay races. At the award ceremony, Honorable Abdullahi Olowa, the executive chairman of Ibeju-Lekki local government, praised the players and highlighted the importance of sports in the community. Sports is not just for fun. It is a growing industry around the world. This tournament has shown the amazing talents we have here, and I encourage everyone to use this opportunity to achieve even more, Honorable Olowa said. He further stated that his administration is committed to supporting sports as a way of empowering the youth and improving the community. He was joined at the ceremony by the Vice Chairman, Honorable Isiaka Yusuf Olatunji, and other council officials, who also thanked the local organizers committee for their hard work in making the event a success. We are very proud of all the players and their incredible performances. This is just the beginning of our efforts to make Ibeju-Lekki a place known for sports excellence, Honorable Olowa added. The winning team, Iba-Oloja FC, did not only receive 2 million naira, but also the opportunity to join a new soccer academy announced by Honorable Olowa. We are investing in the future of our young athletes. Today is a proof of our commitment, and we will keep creating new opportunities for them, he stated. Onidogbo FC, the runner-up, received 1.5 million, while the third-place team took home 1 million naira. Other winners in the track and field events also received medals, certificates, and cash prizes. We will continue to improve sports in Ibeju-Lekki and make it known worldwide. This is just the beginning, and I am excited for what comes next, Honorable Olowa concluded. On the foreign scene, Bitcoin surges past $100,000 amid optimism over Trump's pro-crypto SEC peak. Bitcoin made history on Thursday by surpassing the $100,000 mark for the first time. The surge was fueled by enthusiasm following Donald Trump's decision to appoint a cryptocurrency advocate to lead the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The move has blustered expectations that the new administration will embrace the regulation in the digital asset sector. Bitcoin soared to a peak of $103,800 before settling down below $103,000 later in the day. This milestone comes after a metric rise of over 50% since Trump's election victory on November 5th and a staggering 104% increase since the start of the year. Bitcoin ascent had slowed in recent weeks as investors awaited new developments, but the announcement of Trump's SEC chair peak reignited the momentum. Still on international news, Emmanuel Macron pledges to appoint new French Prime Minister soon. French President Emmanuel Macron announced plans to appoint a new Prime Minister in the coming days, following Michel Barnier's resignation after a no-confidence vote in Parliament. In a televised 10-minute address on Thursday, Macron dismissed opposition calls for his resignation, pledging to remain in office fully until the end of the mandate in 2027. He expressed gratitude to Barnier for his efforts during his short tenure as Prime Minister and criticized the far-right and hard-left factions for forming what he called anti-Republican front to oust the government. The decisive parliamentary vote on Wednesday saw MPs overwhelmingly vote to remove Barnier only 3 months after his appointment by Macron. The recent no-confidence vote marks a historic moment in French politics, as it is the first time in over 6 decades the government has been voted down by the parliament, a move President Macron described as unprecedented. Marine Le Pen, leader of the far-right National Rally, took to social media to rebuke Macron's remarks, stating, "A little reminder to President Macron, who is supposed to be the guarantor of the Constitution, censor is not anti-Republican. It is provided for the Constitution of our Fifth Republic." The vote, which ousted Prime Minister Michel Barnier, was initiated jointly by the left-wing New Popular Front Alliance and Le Pen. They censured the government after Barnier invoked special powers to pass his budget without parliamentary approval. The motion received overwhelming support, with 331 members of the parliament voting in favor, significantly surpassing the 288 votes required. Following the vote, Barnier resigned on Thursday and the budget proposal was automatically withdrawn. He will continue in a caretaker capacity with his ministers until a new government is formed. Macron's position as president remains constitutionally unaffected. On sports, Man City end 7-game winless run, beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. Manchester City ended their 7-game winless streak in emphatic style with a 3-0 victory over Nottingham Forest, providing a much-needed boost for Pep Guardiola's side. First half goals from Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne gave City a commanding lead before Jeremy Doku sealed the win with a clinical strike 21 minutes into the second half. After enduring 6 defeats and a frustrating 3-all draw with Feyenoord, the result brought a palpable sense of relief to Etihad Stadium. City's performance, however, wasn't without its flaws. Moments of sloppiness in possession and wayward passes left room for improvement. The game could have taken a different turn had Chris Wood converted a golden opportunity in the first half after intercepting a misplaced back pass from De Bruyne. Wood's miss spared City, who quickly capitalized with De Bruyne's well-taken goal moments later. Doku's precision strike from the edge of the box completed City's biggest Premier League win of the season, underscoring a return to form in what has been a challenging campaign. Guardiola's jubilant reaction on the touchline spoke volumes about the importance of the result. Still on sports, again, Mbappe misses penalty as Real Madrid fall to a 2-1 defeat to Athletic Bilbao. Kylian Mbappe penalty woes continued as Real Madrid suffered a 2-1 defeat against Athletic Bilbao in a high-intensity La Liga clash at San Mamés on Wednesday. Just a week after missing a crucial spot kick in the Champions League against Liverpool, Mbappe's misfortune from 12 yards cost Madrid dearly, allowing Barcelona to maintain their 4-point lead at the top of the table. Alejandro opened the scoring for Bilbao early in the second half, capitalizing on Thibaut Courtois' inability to fully clear a cross from Iñaki Williams. Madrid briefly found hope as Jude Bellingham equalized with a composed finish after Mbappe's missed penalty. However, substitute Gorka Gruzeta secured all 3 points for Bilbao in the 80th minute, punishing a costly error from Fede Valverde. After Athletic goalkeeper Julen collided with Antonio Rudiger in the box, Mbappe stepped up to take the penalty, hoping to redeem himself after his miss against Liverpool. Yet, his 10th effort aimed at the goalkeeper's legs was comfortably saved. Reflecting on his preparation, Julen told Dance Media, "I studied him carefully. I thought he might go the same way as his last miss, and luckily he did." Despite the miss, Mbappe contributed to Madrid's temporary equalizer, unleashing a powerful shot that Julen could only parry into Bellingham's path. The English midfielder continued his rich vein of form, netting his 4th of the season. The defeat ends Madrid's 3-game winning streak in La Liga and underscores the challenges they face without key players such as Vinicius Jr. Meanwhile, Athletic Bilbao's spirited performance keeps them firmly in the hunt for a top 4 finish. Now, let's take a look at what's buzzing in the world of showbiz and entertainment. Trust at your own risk. Bobrisky reacts to Egungun of Lagos leaked video. Controversial Nigerian crossdresser Idris Okuneye, popularly known as Bobrisky, has criticized the unidentified woman involved in the viral video call with content creator Kuye Adegoke, widely known as Egungun of Lagos. The co-ed blog reports that the clip, which surfaced over the weekend, showed Egungun brushing his teeth during a video call when he accidentally exposed his private parts while wearing shorts, sparking backlash from fans and social media users. The incident follows a revelation from Egungun's wife, Pashota, who disclosed that her husband was previously targeted by blackmailers over private video. She explained that a Snapchat user had recorded a video meant for her during a trip but mistakenly posted it on his public story. Despite the controversy, Pashota stood by her husband, defending their marriage. Reacting to the situation, Bobrisky, who recently faced scrutiny over leaked voice notes allegedly revealing secrets, expressed frustration over the growing trend of recording private calls. He vowed to distance himself from people in Nigeria, citing trust issues. Bobrisky also questioned the intent behind releasing the video, suggesting it was aimed at breaking up Egungun's marriage. Encouraging Pashota to support her husband, Bobrisky added, "Only a fool will leave his man for that nonsense," he wrote. Just imagine someone called you and screen recorded him without his knowledge. Trust people at your own risk. I'm cutting up everyone in that country called Nigeria. Still on entertainment news, Why I Married Chioma, Davido Review. Nigerian music superstar Ade-Lekun, popularly known as Davido, has revealed the reason behind his decision to marry his longtime girlfriend, Chioma. A co-ed blog gathered that in an interview on the Morning Hustle podcast on Tuesday, Davido opened up about his relationship with Chioma, sharing that their bond has lasted over a decade. She's been my girlfriend for about 12 to 13 years. She was the only one I could have chosen, Davido explained. He further emphasized that without Chioma, he wouldn't have considered marriage. She's my friend. If it's not her, I'm not getting married, he said. If you don't want me for who I am, it is impossible. Right now, I will just have kids and chill. Davido reflected on how Chioma supported him during the early days of his career when his income was modest. I was famous, but I wasn't big. I was okay, but back then, I was making about $2,000. Now, I am making $600,000 per show. On a good day, I make $1 million. The singer also discussed the challenges that fame brings to his relationships. Despite the hurdles, he praised Chioma's calm demeanor. She is a calm lady. She's a good woman. When you have a good woman like that, you don't want to mess it up, he said. Recalling his wedding day, Davido described it as the happiest moment of his life. He noted that he was completely relaxed during the ceremony, unbothered by any potential issue of uninvited guests. My wife was more on the lookout. I was chilling. That was the happiest day of my life. I could see my enemy and give him a hug that day. The couple, who wedded on June 25, 2024, have since welcomed a set of twins, a boy and a girl, marking a new chapter in their life together. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of Eko Hot Blog's weekly review of trending stories. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to always get notified. Which of the news is most astonishing to you? Tell us in the comment section below. I am Daniel Samsonido. Till next time, stay safe and healthy.